Hello guys, welcome back to Nest Talks. We got Morten Bo with us and now we're gonna dig into happiness, which is maybe my favorite topic.
Yes, it is.
Cause first of all, I would like to start with how do you define happiness?
Good question. You actually don't think about that too often, maybe. But if I feel like I've done great work, like I've been productive, like really made a difference in other people's lives with my company, then I'm really happy. And then I'm really happy when I do sports, like squash. I like to run. After I've run,
Is hunting a sport?
Sorry?
Is hunting a sport then?
Yeah, and then I just recently got my hunting license. I haven't really gone on a hunt yet, but I really like to just go on the shooting range and shoot. It's so liberating and freeing to go shoot. You're just by yourself and really focusing on the shot, and it's like zen mode for me. And then hanging out with great people and doing fun stuff with other people. And I'm also happy when I just relax and do nothing. Just watch a movie, or just lie down, read a book, just like nothing. So I like variation.
And what do you do? Because we all got bad days, right?
Yes.
I assume at least.
Yes.
And what do you do to turn a bad day into a good one? Or how do you get back on track after having had a bad day? Maybe, okay, now how do you how do you do it?
Yeah. Well, I've found that if you have a bad day, it's sometimes really hard to just
Turn it around.
It.
Yeah.
So it's just a bad day, and you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then the next day, like it's a brand new day.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've become better at listening to my body. So if I'm having a bad day, then maybe just chill and do nothing, just relax, or do something completely different. Go swim in the harbor, for example.
Yeah.
Just like that really relaxes you.
Yeah.
Or if it's winter time, go to a steam or a sauna and all that stuff. Or just go running. Just like if you have a shitty day, go run. It's an amazing feeling after you've run. Yeah, I don't think I have a recipe for it.
No.
But yeah, having your own company, there's a lot of bad days actually.
Yeah.
But I mean that in a good way. But it's just really challenging, and there's a lot of things you have to deal with, and it can be very tough. So I've learned to navigate that, and I just
Do you have something like we know people who have a morning routine, like they do this, like they have to have a cold shower, they have to wake up at 5:30 and meditate or whatever. How do you have something you do? Okay, running could be one of them. Like for this is like my routine, whatever. What keeps me going.
Yeah, I think by the way, routines are super important. My routine right now is that I wake up, get a shower, and then I just get a cup of tea, and then I try to do some work at home first. Just me, completely alone, no disturbances or anything like that. Just me and work for maybe an hour. And then I go to the office.
Is that a deep work or like flow work, like emails versus coding?
It's actually not deep work. It's just like getting all these small stuff out of the way. So when I come to the office, I can just really go into deep mode and focus on people as well.
Yeah,
true.
I used to. For like a couple of weeks, I couldn't maintain it. Like meditate for 10 minutes and like cold showers and all that stuff. But it's hard to maintain. I'm just like trying to keep it simple.
Then again, listening to your body maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
That helps, right? Yeah.
And how many are you right now in your organization?
We are 35 full-time employees.
Bang.
And some part-time and some hourly. So it's rather big. For me at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it must be also a lot of people to organize. You know, like it must be a lot of conversations. So I think, do you struggle with having like some days where you spend so much time with conversations that you feel like, okay, did I do anything today besides just talking with people?
Yeah, man, that's my dilemma. and sometimes people can maybe feel that I don't want to talk to them or something like that. But you know, you can't really be 100% towards 35 people all day.
No, that's true. That's true.
And when I meet people in the kitchen, I'm not really ready for chit chat and talk about everything because there's so many people now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to. Obviously, I do that too. But I'm trying to limit my chit chat and all that stuff. And now we've really focused on hiring great people so that I don't have to talk to everyone, but we have like people talking to fewer people and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you've talked all day and so on, when you come home, the last thing you want to do is talk, even though it's not about work. You just spent. Yeah. And I'm a person that I get energy usually from just being alone.
Okay.
I don't really get energy from talking to people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you still live here, you know.
Yeah, but Nest is amazing. You just lock.
Yeah,
exactly. You just lock your door and then you're by yourself. I like that about
close
Nest.
the door. Yeah, maybe you don't have to lock it.
It's not like you're not getting in.
we want to get inside. No. So you need to be social. You live in Nest. No, like, open.
That's what I like about Nest. If Nest was like social pressure all the time, I couldn't do it.
No.
There's a great balance in Nest.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
So what's the key to productivity then?
I found that you have to kind of force productivity and creativity. You just have to sit and then try to do it, because at some point you'll get into the mode of productivity and creativity. You have to force it.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get into flow and.
Yeah. But I'm really, really good at focusing, in my opinion. I think that's one of my big strengths, and I'm really good at saying no. Like if I'm doing a project, I'm really good at seeing the end goal and then trying to move everything aside and just get to that goal.
Yeah.
It's like productivity is all about cutting corners and saying no and just knowing what the result is going to be in your head and then going towards that. I think but productivity is different, because if you're working with software, it's very measurable and in your face what you've produced. Yeah. Whereas other jobs may not be as visual in terms of what you're producing.
Yeah. What about your let's say you now I've lost my question. Sorry.
Was there a moment where you thought that you would either go bankrupt or you personally would just go out of the company?
Yeah.
Were there many?
Yeah, there was like, I haven't said that to a lot of people. Maybe I shouldn't say it. But
wow.
like
we got some secrets.
No, but it's like at one time in the company, like 4 years ago or something, I was like, how the fuck are we gonna pay salaries this month? Like we didn't know.
Cash flow problem again.
Yeah. So we had to get like a deal with the bank, like
credit.
Yeah, credit. And we had to get that deal in place in like 3 days.
Shit.
We didn't have to use it though, luckily, because we actually got the money. But
how? Like customers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah.
Nice.
But that was the luck, basically. So you still had to.
Yeah, the first 6-7 years of our company has just been not earning any money, just investing and spending a lot of money. It's in the past 4 years we've had a profit now, so now it's definitely way better. But yeah, there's been some sleepless nights where like, fuck man, but I don't know how we're gonna survive this.
That leads to
Have you ever thought that like you would basically give up? Because I know the challenges, but it's always like, I have to, give it everything I got.
Yeah, but me and Christian have been like, I hate you. I'm leaving this company. I'm not going to do anything. But we love this company so much, and we would never drop the company. But it's been really like, and like, oh, man, it would be so much easier if we just stopped. You know, so much simpler. You know, I've had that thought a lot of times.
But this makes you such stronger, so.
Yeah, but I'm the person, and a person where I don't give up. If I want to do it. If I don't want to do something, I would just give up. But if I really want to do something, I never give up.
What about, have you had any experiences with like stress, and how do you do to, what do you do to like avoid that? Because I know, at least for myself, that like, you know, entrepreneurship, it's just like a long to-do list. Like it's just gonna, it's there all the time, you know, you can, there's always another email, there's always another thing you can do, another conversation, there's always stuff to do. So how do you avoid getting stressed from that, and how do you and have you had any experiences with it?
Yeah, well, I don't think you can avoid it, by the way. It's a thing that's there all the time, and it's about how you manage it. Because even though if you don't have anything to do, let's say you've actually emptied your to-do list, like an inbox zero, everything is amazing, there's still stress because you're running a company with people. You always have worries in your head, but when you really love what you're doing and you really feel like you're making a difference in people's lives, I don't think you get as stressed as you would get if you didn't love what you're doing. So it's a good stress I have, but at the same time I've had really bad stress. I've like gone through probably what would be called a depression almost, especially because when we got funded, I had to move to Copenhagen, like leave family and friends and girlfriend and everything behind. That's really rough, starting a company alone in a new city, like, without anyone. That was really tough. And actually, in recent time, I actually started like going to like a stress coach, a psychologist every month. And I really love it. It's an amazing experience. I really recommend it to everyone. And actually, last year, instead of just giving people, you know, like some crappy product, like some materialistic products, I was like, this experience of talking to a therapist is so amazing that our Christmas present is just going to be a free hour every month for every employee with a therapist.
Nice.
Even though people don't have a problem, I think just going to someone and talking to them is nice. I then found out that it's not tax-free, so they have to pay like 50%, but still they save a lot of money every month. It's like worth around 6,000 kroner every year. I really found that this is amazing, and I really want to have other people see the light in terms of that. Yeah. And that is also happiness, in my opinion. Just talking with this random but talented and educated person about what you're feeling. It's a liberating and amazing experience. I really recommend it.
Okay, maybe we should.
Yeah, maybe.
Let go. Can we start now? On my mind.
No, but yeah, it's for some people it's like a taboo thing. Like therapy. Oh, you have a problem.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you shouldn't talk about that, but fuck that, man.
Yeah, and maybe it's to avoid getting though, like, and like catch the problems while they're small, you know, and so they don't grow big and like can harm you and so on.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Yeah. Nice. I just really check what else we need to. Yeah. Okay. Okay, got two more. Yeah, at least. At least one more.
Minutes.
Yeah. So a perfect day for you. How does that look like?
First of all, a good night's sleep, so I'm well rested.
Not like today.
No, but sleep is like so important.
Yeah.
And then where I ship something, maybe something I've been working for months together with the team.
Yeah.
And then finally releasing it, like that anticipation you've had for months, and then like getting it out. Yeah, whenever I do something and I ship it to people and really like this thing of doing something that affects hundreds of thousands of people like this after you press enter, that's amazing, and that's a really great day for me. And then
how many users you got?
We just reached 1 million active people a month. Yeah.
Good.
Nice. Yeah, so it's a lot of people across the Nordics.
Cool. Super cool.
And then, of course, it's not all about work and all that stuff. So a great day for me is being with my family and friends and sports and all that stuff, and just relaxing as well. Yeah.
And what is the most important thing in your life?
You.
I expected that.
Wow. I mean, what's the most? I guess that's me. Yeah. That's just taking care of myself.
That's a very good answer.
It's like if the plane is crashing, I'm going flying today.
Yeah.
Then like first thing, take care of yourself, and then you can help other people. So I think the most important thing is Project Me.
And is the biggest fear then death, or what is the biggest fear in your life?
I actually had a near-death experience in a car in high school, where this guy was driving way too fast. And I actually said to him, "Please stop doing that." But I remember when the car was like crashing and like going into it, like I was thinking, and I just kept thinking I haven't done enough yet. And I wouldn't say it's a fear, but I just feel like I have so much stuff I can contribute to in the world that I really want to see those things come through before I die. Yeah.
I think it's so
just make a difference, you know.
One last, because we can't end on that. You know, that's maybe too. Yeah.
End on death. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. That's true though. But if you have one piece of advice for people struggling with happiness and feeling just struggling in life, like what piece of advice can you give to those guys, and maybe to sitting right here?
We need it, yeah.
Yeah, we need it. Come on.
I really don't feel like I can give advice on that, you know. But
what's the most important then?
I just read this book recently, and it's about purpose in life.
Yeah.
You have to find purpose in life, and you can do that at whatever age it is. You don't have to figure that out when you're 20 or 19 like I did. I was just lucky. I'm super privileged to have found a purpose when I was 19.
Yeah.
But like if you just gotta find something you love, and it's super cliche, but you have to do it. And if you do that, then you'll find meaning in life, and it will make your private life better and your professional life better, and you can't really separate people into private life and professional life. It all goes together. So if you have purpose in life, then you'll just have a better life as a whole, I think. But I can't say how you're going to find that. You have to figure that out yourself. But yeah, find something you love. Super cliche, but it's so true. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Boom. I think that was it. I think we're done, and we totally hope to see you guys in the next episode. And thank you, Morten, for being a part of this, and so many great things, really. And guys, see you next time. Have fun, take care, and do your thing. See you.
Fit, man.
Yeah. Boom.
That was good.
That's really good.